Hindman Settlement School seeks to move forward after a funding scare, and a man gives police an unusual reason for trying to steal a car. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. Last month, we told you how Hindman Settlement School was scrambling after federal budget cuts threatened its renowned dyslexia program. Today, the school appears to be on more solid ground, and they're working to make sure they aren't caught off guard again. Sheldon brings us an update.
Knott County's Hindman Settlement School has managed to move forward with its summer dyslexia program, despite having federal funding pulled in early May.
There's been a number of really good developments. I think the first thing that I'm really happy about is that the funds we were hoping to raise in order to continue our program without interruption, we were able to raise those funds. And so regardless of what might have happened in the court system or anything like that, we had the confidence to know that we could see our programming through the end of the school year. And so that's where we're at right now. And it also funded through our summer school. We're right in the middle of our summer school right now. And so we're very happy about that. And I do know there's been some news through the court system, that a judge has ordered the funding for AmeriCorps to be reinstated. We haven't seen anything from that yet.
Anderson said after the school was notified of the funding loss, he and his staff began to look for other options for money, including donations they could pin down.
Well, we just had a very diverse group of people step forward. There were some larger donations, there were smaller donations, and every single one of them came together. At the end of it all, I think we were not quite $1,000 short of the goal that we set. And so it's really remarkable that all of that could happen so quickly. And so we're just really grateful to all the people that stepped up to make sure that we continue serving the children in our region.
The program was faced with the problem in early May when the Department of Government Efficiency effectively pulled the funding. The school had a third of its budget cut at that time.
But it's kind of the same thing, that we don't want to have to deal with the uncertainty of knowing whether or not AmeriCorps will have funding next year. So we're just going to press ahead. We'll do some fundraising, of course, but at a minimum, we know we'll have some staff in schools next year as well. So I think it's all turned out about as good as we could have hoped.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
A McGoffin County man was arrested in Paintsville this week after he reportedly told police that God wanted him to steal a car. Paintsville police were called Monday to an attempted carjacking on 2nd Street. The theft was unsuccessful, but witnesses gave police a description of the culprit and pointed in the direction which he fled. A short time later, police found a man matching that description, identified as 52-year-old Tracy Ray Coffey of Salyersville. The intended victim was brought to the scene, and he positively identified Coffey as the person who attempted to steal his car. According to the police report, Coffey told police that he had recently been baptized and claimed that the Lord had placed it on his heart to take a vehicle. He also reportedly admitted to having smoked marijuana earlier in the day. Coffey was arrested and charged with carjacking, public intoxication, disorderly conduct, and menacing. The carjacking charge is a felony, punishable by 10 to 20 years in prison. Coming up after the break, we'll get an up-close look at one of the events taking place during Johnson County's Trail Day celebration. That's coming up when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With this Mountaintop Sports Report for Thursday, I'm Brittany Rowe reporting. Louisville baseball will face Oregon State on Friday at 1 p.m. in the College World Series, while first appearance Murray State will take on UCLA Saturday at 1 p.m. On Friday, Lawrence County softball will compete for their first time in the KHSAA State Final Four against Assumption at John Kropp Stadium at 1 p.m. Mountaintop Sports will have video highlights from the game and wish the Lady Dogs the best of luck. For the latest area high school and college sports news, remember to check us out at mountain-topsports.com or check us out on Facebook, X, and TikTok. Reporting for Mountaintop Sports, I'm Brittany Rowe. Have a great Thursday, sports fans.
when the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. As someone who has been born and raised right here in Eastern Kentucky, I know the importance of local. And Appalachian Wireless, we're all about local, proudly serving our friends, neighbors, and communities that we call home. We're constantly building and upgrading our networks to keep you connected, no matter where you go, because you deserve the best. Are you having issues? Or maybe just need some phone help? Visit one of our retail locations where we know who you are. We're a company built for you because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Earlier this week, we told you about all of the outdoor fun taking place this weekend in Johnson County as part of the Trail Day celebration. Today, Robin went to get an up-close look at one of the hikes you can take part in.
As part of Trail Days this weekend, Johnson County Trail Town will be offering several different guided hikes around the Paintsville Lake area. I spoke with Rebecca Taylor and Jonathan Picklesheimer to get more details.
Of course, we have a horseback riding event that starts right down here at the rescue squad and goes across along the ridge lines of our mountains here at Paintsville Lake. We also have a side-by-side trail event on Saturday afternoon. And then we've got multiple opportunities to go hiking. We've got the Fisherman's Trail here at the lake. There's going to be several hikes along that. We have the Jenny Wiley Falls Trail, which is a historic interpretive kind of trail, and talk about a lot of cool stuff that's happened out at Jenny Wiley Falls. And then we're doing a hike on Saturday morning out at Hell's Half Acre in Oil Springs, which is a beautiful canyon with a creek going through it, nice cool water, trees that have knees. If you haven't seen the knees of trees before, you got to come and see it with us.
All right, so we are going to go do a little preview of the falls, correct?
Sure.
All right, let's go check it out.
The Jenny Wiley Falls interpretive hike is taking place at 11 a.m. this Saturday. During this mile-long hike, participants will learn all about local pioneer Jenny Wiley and how her captors led her along this beautiful creek and camped among the cliffs. There's even a little bit of Civil War history thrown in. This is a moderate hike with some slick spots, so shoes with good tread are recommended. Participants can park at the Little Mud Lick Church of God at 937 Little Mud Lick Road in Staffordsville. This and all other events taking place this weekend can be viewed on the Johnson County Trail Days Facebook page. Reporting from Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collum for Mountaintop News.